It's a brand new season and a brand new edition of the Dialog Schools Rugby League as we head into the tournament for 2026 as Mahanama College make the short trip down Duplication Road to the St. Peter's College ground to take on the champions from back in 2024.
Yes, a good matchup here, Nathan. And these two teams will be battling out in their first match of the league, the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. We're off to a flying start. We had a match yesterday and we have 4 matches played today, Nathan.
It's a jam-packed weekend, this one around Sri Lanka. Plenty of action across multiple sports and all those live pictures on none other than Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare, as the teams have just finishing up their warm-ups. It's a big season ahead of both these teams, isn't it, Virun? St. Peter's College, a side with a point to prove, a very talented side, but haven't been finding results over the last season and even in the knockouts tournament. And Mahanama College, just their second season promoted into Division 1, will really want to solidify themselves in the top division of schools rugby.
Absolutely, Nathan. I think they'll want to stay in this division for the rest of their rugby at Mahanama. But we have the crowds gathering in. We had the junior matches being played. Just saw the under-16 matches as well, Nathan. But like you said, both these teams looking for their step in this Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. As we take a look at the weather, 28 degrees Celsius, not too hot, and the steady breeze blowing across the field, just 4 kilometers per hour.
Yes, if the weather stays like this, Virun, it's going to be perfect conditions for some fast-running rugby, and I think it's to implement. So conditions ideal for them, and yes, hopefully the weather gods are kind to us as we take a look at how the Dialog Schools Rugby knockouts panned out for the President's Trophy. Of course, that final, a record-breaking win.
This is Royal College. We had a pre-Bradby. That was a 58 to 26 point win. And yes, Royal College as well. They had Isipatana College in the semi-finals. That was yet another thumping win. 39 points to 13 against Isipatana is a strong one.
Yes, certainly some very strong sides this season, Virun. As we take a look at the fixtures for week 1, yesterday we saw Wesley take on the newly promoted Prince of Wales. They comfortably won 69 points to 12, and 4 games on your screens at the moment. St. Peter's College against Mahanama College, Anand the host in St. Joseph's, DS taking on Sri Sumangala. That's going to be a really close battle down at Havelock Park. And then at the Air Force grounds at Thurston College, visiting St. Thomas's College. And then tomorrow, couple of games up in the hills. Trinity opening their season against newly promoted Lumbini. Kingswood taking on Zaira. That's going to be probably game of the week. And then on Sunday, to round out week 1, we have St. Anthony's visiting Isipatana College and Royal College hosting Science College at the complex.
Yes, plenty of action in the first week of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026 as we take a look at both teams warming up. That's Mahanama College for you. And yes, they'll be looking to have the first front foot rather in this game, Nathan.
Yes, the Peterites will certainly want to make a statement here on their home turf. With that being said, we'll head into a short commercial break with more info and the live action on the other side.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
NDB Leasing. බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන්. Electric, hybrid, petrol, diesel ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්මරේකේ leasing. NDB Leasing. NDB බැංකුව.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak. Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotimi. Fun තමයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB Finance එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්. ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotimi. Fun තමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB Finance එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
සරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්යාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Hello, welcome back everyone. We're just moments away from this week 1 clash between St. Peter's College and Mahanama College in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Mahanama lads just heading back to the sheds. They'll want to push St. Peter's College all the way, isn't it, Virun, and show that there are no marks in this Division 1 segment.
Absolutely, Nathan. They'll want to start off with a strong footing as they head back in. And they'll be out in just a few short moments, and the beat rights as well. Final few warm-ups being done to get through their final few team plans and try to prove and show their dominance on home turf.
Mahanama College, under the guidance of Papare, he's the one who's been with them through their promotion into Division 1 as well. St. Peter's College, change in leadership this season. Rajiv Pereira, former captain of St. Peter's, has taken over the role of head coach as Sanat Martis has made the move over to Isipatana College. So it will be interesting to see what changes that bring, isn't it, Viru?
Definitely, Nathan. Two different styles of coaching, I would say. And it will be interesting to see how his style of coaching adds to St. Peter's.
As you can see, some of the dignitaries already gathering in. First match of the season, always a spectacle. As we take a look at what happened in the Dialogs.
Yet found their boot, and that will be a factor, a deciding factor that will be for St. Peter's College. And let's take a look at the groups for this year's league.
So speaking about the boot, we don't, maybe not in this game, but you can see in Group 2 there are a couple of much closer games set to come for the Pete Wrights against Wesley College and their Basil Veeratunga Shield rivals St. Joseph's College, and those sort of games can come down to the wire where kick can change it for either team. So St. Peter's will really need to brush up in that aspect, and rounding out Group 2A is Ananda College and the newly promoted Prince of Wales College, and Group 1A Trinity and Isipatana. You'd expect them to secure the top 2 spots in that group. Sri Sumangala College, two very competitive sides, very talented today as well at Havelock Park, and they'll be in Group 1 alongside St. Anthony's and Lumbini College.
Absolutely, but if you take a look at Group 3A, Nathan, Royal College is there, and then it will be interesting to see who takes up that second spot out of these teams. We have St. Thomas College, Kingswood College, Zahira, Thurston and Science College. So that will be an interesting matchup between those 5 teams, but Royal College definitely favourites to go ahead and secure a place.
Yes, certainly the group of death, if we may call it that, Group 3A. Like you said, St. Thomas's haven't looked at their best this season, and I'm sure some of those sides will be hoping to cause an upset and secure that cup segment berth, especially the likes of Zahira College, who pushed Trinity really close in that knockout fixture as well.
Absolutely, Nathan. With that being said, we'll be back with the lineup and the live action after a short commercial break.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
NDB Leasing බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් හයිබ්‍රිඩ් පෙට්‍රල් ඩීසල් ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්බර එකේ ලීසින් NDB Leasing NDB බැංකුව
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
කිචන් එක අබාන්ස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ
Wife happy කරන්න. Kitchen එක අබාන්ස් කරන්න.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Experience what it means to have NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට
at the St. Peter's College grounds in Bambalapitiya. As we take a look at the team card, starting with the Mahanama College, Menul Silva, Sashimal Savinda and Emit Kumarasinghe in the front row, Tarindu Bandara and Vidunadipattu in the lock-in combination. And in the loose we'll have Manidu Gunawardana, Vemanga Vishal and Tarusha Deshan. In the halves, Vihanga Seneth and Malinka Danuja, Setika Fonseca and Situm Ratnayaka in the centres, and the danger man for Mahanama, Mandilu Hapuin, the captain, in the back three alongside Netum Nimviru and Avishka Ratnayaka, with Pereira, Kalidu Gunasekara, Nimsuka, Panapitiya, Pereira, Vijay Singh, Lakshita, Ranatunga and Disanayaka set to come off the bench.
Yes, and we'll take a look at the lineup for the home team. St. Peter's College, Asha Zakram, Sheval Abegunwardana and Revon Pereira in the front row. Janik Abegunwardana and Tharul Hansana in the second rows. Ranasinghe, Hashar Madugaske and
Yes, certainly have the team to do that as well, isn't it, Virun? See the Mahanama school boys. Today is a school day after all. Boys have made the trip down with the team to show their support. The Pete Wright junior teams as well, watching on eagerly. This is where they really build up their passion for the game, isn't it, Viru? And this is how you create spectators and supporters who will keep coming back to support their teams as they grow older.
Couldn't agree more, Nathan, as the crowds are definitely gathering in. It is a Friday evening. The work crowd will find it difficult to arrive, but the school boys are here. And they had a few matches before this as well, Nathan. We saw the under-16s playing, as both teams will be out in just a few moments to start off the first clash of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026.
Yes, you can see the under-16 teams just resting up after their games, and of course this is not the only game that we'll have today. We have 3 more games live on the Papare. DS taking on Sri Sumangala, St. Thomas's taking on Thurston College. It's going to be an action-packed Friday, and of course tomorrow some big games as well. And if you're a Pete Wright supporter, it's the 52nd Joe Pete Limited Over Cricket Encounter, that too live on the Papare. And then of course the New Zealand Under-85 tour of Sri Lanka taking on the Tuskers at the racecourse Saturday night.
There's plenty of rugby this weekend, Nathan, schools and international. We'll have an incredible match tomorrow evening at the racecourse under lights. The New Zealand Under-85, and like you said, St. Peter's College will be taking on St. Joseph's College in their 52nd 50-over encounter. So this will be an important encounter for the Pete Wrights to start off their season, as Mahanama College will show that they won't waver and they'll stand strong in this division, Nathan.
Yes, certainly Virun Mahanama, like we said, went unbeaten in that bowl segment last year. And even in their group stage games, they pushed a couple of really good sides close. I remember that game against St. Thomas's College. They lost out by 10 points, but it was 50 points to 40. And then against Isipatana College, who were knockout champions last year too, they needed a last-minute try to get over the line against this Mahanama College side. So plenty of positives, and they'll want to brush out that knockout game aside. 77 points to 3. That was quite the heavy defeat, so want to put that behind them and put on a much better show in the league stage.
Definitely. Both teams are not making it too far in the knockout season. This year, but nevertheless, it's a whole new year. So I think both teams just a little late into the dressing rooms. They'll be out shortly.
This was quite interesting. They were warming up for a long time as well. Just went back to the sheds at about 4:10. Don't usually see that, and must be quite taxing in this heat. And given the conditions that we're having at the moment, you'd want to conserve as much energy as possible. But it was an extended warm-up for both these teams. But perhaps this being the first game of the league for both of them had something to do with it.
Yes, I just want to get things pumping and spend a little longer. It is their first game. They'll want to get into their rhythm as much as they can before heading into the game itself, Nathan. Maybe that's the mindset behind that extended warm-up. So it's a Friday evening. We're seeing some crowds just entering the ground at the moment.
It's a steady build-up. Of course, it is still 4:15 as St. Peter's College, to a warm reception, make their way out onto the park. Shenuka Pereira and his Chargers looking to make an impact in their first game of the Dialog Schools Rugby League for 2026. And wonderful pictures as well. Full credits to the cameraman. And St. Peter's College with a spring in their step, making their way out onto the park.
Absolutely. The Bomber Brigade makes its way out, and they'll look to start things off well on home soil. They'll put that knockout behind them and look for a strong league as they will huddle. They'll have their final huddle before going into this game.
It's a big season for Shenuka Pereira as well, isn't it? We're on his 4th season in the team, and his captaincy here has been one of the best number 8s going around the school scene for the past few years. And, he has one last season in this blue, white and gold jersey to really make a mark.
Yes, a couple of seniors who will be going out for St. Peter's College this year, but plenty of experience in their ranks, Nathan. They've played in that first 15 level for about 2 to 3 years, most of them. And it's a good balance of juniors and seniors as Mahanama College enters in.
It's a very strong outfit, and like we said, their captain Hapoin, certainly a man to watch out. And the Pete right back three will have their work cut out trying to defend him, isn't it? We saw him score some lovely breakaway tries last season, and he'll certainly be looking to do the same in this season as well, as he leads his alma mater.
Yes, and good conditions for him as well, Nathan. Underfoot conditions good for running rugby, as long as the weather stays this way. And it looks like we'll have good weather. As we take a look at the match officials, it's Nalin Lasantha, and for your assistant referees, it's Gyan Yatavara and Charni Lianagi.
It's a tough period for the referees as well, isn't it, Virun? You've got 9 school games every week, That's 27 people that they have to allocate across the country. And it's full marks to them as well for making that effort and making sure all these games are called fairly.
Absolutely. Like you said, not the easiest of tasks. We do have games going up in the hill country as well. So the delegation and dedication has to be there throughout the season, Nathan.
Yes, certainly. Looks like it will be Mahanama College who will have first lease of the ball kicking from right to left of your screen. Must be a bit confusing to call this game as well, isn't it? Both the teams at a distance, the jerseys look quite similar. So referee Nalin will certainly have his work cut out today.
Definitely. We saw the two flags as well. It's just one color. It's just a little different. And we're just waiting for the officials to get things underway. Going through all the right protocols and procedures.
So Mahanama using this time to get through some final warm-ups.
Yes, and it looks like the issue we have is with the jerseys, Nathan. It is quite similar. And it is difficult for the ARs and the referee to differentiate between these two teams, at least from a little far away, Nathan. But interesting the decision that they'll take. As we are hearing, I think one of the teams have been asked to change their jerseys before.
It's unfortunate, isn't it, Virun? And it's unfortunate that these things aren't looked at beforehand. Seen sides with similar jerseys take each other on before, isn't it? We've seen Trinity and Thurston play each other 3 or 4 times over the past couple of seasons, and one of them has switched to the white stripe. But looks like there's been a miscommunication, and unfortunately, until this is resolved, the game won't be able to take place.
Yes, the colors going really similar. It's just that black stripe, the difference between the two teams, Nathan. But like you said, this should have been looked into before, not when the players come out for the game. And the officials have still to come up with a decision on what to do. I wonder which team was told to wear a different jersey. Apparently, what we heard from the referee's mic is that one team has been told, but we are not sure. So the game will be on hold, or will not start rather, until this issue is resolved.
It's again quite unfortunate, and these things do need to be communicated in advance, because schools rugby, you don't have a home and away jersey per se, like you do perhaps at the club level or in other games like cricket. But it's like players have walked off the field, so we will have a small hold up until this matter is resolved.
Yes, unfortunate. The first game for the season for both these teams in the league, and they haven't been able to get things underway. negligence, Nathan. Yes, I think the officials will speak with both sides, the managers and masters and teachers in charge, Nathan. And they'll have to come to a decision. We'll be running out of daylight as well. Yes, for the information that we've received, I think they have spoken about this jerseys clashing in color, Nathan, about 2 days ago, and looks like no decision has been made from both schools. So this is unfortunate for the players, as they won't be able to get things underway.
Definitely, if this has been spoken about before, some action should have been taken. But for now, we'll just have to watch and wait until the officials come to a decision. Must be quite demoralizing for both teams as well, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You come out there all pumped up to hit that 70-minute game head on, and then you're faced with something like this. The most minuscule of details, Nathan, that can ruin an entire game and atmosphere. I wonder what decision both sides have come to. As we've seen the referee as well just walk off the field, and he has taken a seat.
Looked at when the players are being verified as well, isn't it? When you have to walk to the match commissioner with your jersey. So I wonder how it wasn't spotted even then. And for the game to first to be a minute or so away from kickoff before this was noticed is simply inexcusable.
Definitely, Nathan. I think, like you said, both teams, they go up to the match commissioner with their jerseys. They look the same color. It has to be noted then. Yes, but with that being said, until this matter is resolved, we will head into a short commercial break and be back on the other side.
New Zealand under 85 kilo warriors return to Sri Lanka for another doubleheader as the Tuskers prepare for thrilling challenges in Colombo and Kandy. Can Sri Lanka make an impact this time around, or will the visitors once again walk away with the trophy? Catch all the action live on the Papare 1 HD, the Dialog Play app. Unfolds for a second time.
This is not just cricket. This is passion. This is pride. This is Pakistan's biggest T20 spectacle. Watch every boundary, every wicket, every unforgettable moment of the Pakistan Super League 2026. Live on the Papare 1 and the Papare 1 HD, Dialog Play app and thepapare.com. The biggest spectacle in franchise cricket, Indian Premier League, is back for another thrilling season. Sri Lanka's finest stars and the global icons are ready to set the grandest stage of them all ablaze. Every six that shakes the stadium, every Yorker that silences the crowd, every moment that stops your heart. Don't just watch it, feel it. Live on thepapare.com.
This happened. Oh, what an effort. Good technique.
ලොව අංක එකේ ක්‍රිකට් සැනකෙළිය නවතත්. හිරුණු තරගකාරීත්වයේ උණුසුම දැන් ඔබේ නිවසටම. IPL උන්මාදයට Dialog Television සමග එක්වන්න. රුපියල් 397කට IPL පාස් එක සක්‍රිය කරගෙන මුළු IPL සීසන් එකම Star Sports නාලිකා ඔස්සේ නරඹන්න. සක්‍රිය කිරීමට ඔබේ දුරකථනයේ on හිස්තැනක් DTV හිස්තැනක් ඔබේ ගෙනුම් අංකය හිස්තැනක් 2026 ලෙස ටයිප් කර 0770 679 679ට SMS කරන්න.
හයේ පහරවල් දියුණු කඩුළු දවා ගැනීම මේ කිසිම දෙයක් මග හැරගන්න එපා. කොතැන සිටියත් ඕනෑම වෙලාවක සජීවීව IPL අත්දැකීම දැන් ඔබේ අතටම. IPL උන්මාදයට Dialog Play සමග එක්වන්න. අදම Dialog Play app එක ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කර රුපියල් 268ක් රීලෝඩ් කරන්න. Star Sports නාලිකා ඔස්සේ මුළු IPL තරගාවලියම සජීවීව නරඹන්න.
Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to ThePapare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
දිගටම ජයග්‍රහණයේ මාවතේ අත්කල් බැඳගෙන මේක.
Elevate your game with ThePapare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Experience every heartbeat and every goal like never before. From cricket to football, rugby to athletics, we capture the spirit of every sport that ignites our passion. Relive legendary moments, exclusive interviews and expert commentary, all in one place. Join us for live coverage of thrilling matches and events, bringing you closer to the action. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to ThePapare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
The New Zealand under-85 kilo Warriors return to Sri Lanka for another double-header as the Tuskers prepare for thrilling challenges in Colombo and Kandy. Can Sri Lanka make an impact this time around, or will the visitors once again walk away with the trophy? Catch all the action live on the Papare 1 HD, the Dialog Play app, and thepapare.com as the historic series unfolds for a second time.
This is not just cricket. This is passion. This is pride. This is Pakistan's biggest T20 spectacle. Watch every boundary, every wicket, every unforgettable moment of the Pakistan Super League 2026. Live on the Papare 1 and the Papare 1 HD, Dialog Play app and thepapare.com. The biggest spectacle in franchise cricket, Indian Premier League, is back for another thrilling season. Sri Lanka's finest stars and the global icons are ready to set the grandest stage of them all ablaze. Every six that shakes the stadium, every Yorker that silences the crowd, every moment that stops your heart. Don't just watch it, feel it. Live on thepapare.com.
This happened. Oh, what an effort. Good technique.
ලොව අංක එකේ ක්‍රිකට් සැනකෙලිය නැවතත් තියුණු තරගකාරීත්වයේ උණුසුම දැන් ඔබේ නිවසටම IPL උන්මාදයට ඩයලොග් ටෙලිවිෂන් සමග එක්වන්න රුපියල් 397කට IPL පාසක සක්‍රිය කරගෙන මුළු IPL සීසන් එකම ස්ටාර් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් නාලිකා ඔස්සේ නමමන්න සක්‍රිය කිරීමට ඔබේ දුරකථනයෙන් ඔන් හිස්තැනක් DTV හිස්තැනක් ඔබේ ගෙනුම් අංකය හිස්තැනක්
Welcome back to the St. Peter's College grounds in Bambalapitiya, and we've finally come to a solution. Virun, St. Peter's College have changed their jerseys. They'll be now sporting an all yellow stripe.
Yes, the home side have had to change their jerseys, and looks like you don't have any numbers behind those jerseys, Nathan. And oh, we do. And it'll be interesting to see how the referees go about this game now. It's been about 15 minutes late, about 20 minutes late rather. And now Mahanama will start from right to left off your screens.
Yes, referee Lasantha will feel at ease now.
Ready?
Can identify the players, and it's going to be Mahanama to kick us off. Ball in the hands of Situm Ratnayaka in the number 13 jumper. Going from right to left in this first 35 minutes. It's a deep kickoff collected by Dinsara, who puts the ball out. Has he found touch? No, he hasn't. That's brilliant work there by Savind to make the collection, but the chase is exceptional from St. Peter's College. Now applying some pressure at the breakdown, looking to milk that early penalty.
So Mahanama College did well to get that ball in play. Now using their forwards. Number 8
my friend,
in the action. It's Vemanga. And now the ball finally comes out. It's a big chase. Well marked that time by Mahanama. Collection by Shiraz for St. Peter's.
It's that man again for Mahanama, isn't it? Hapuin, the skipper. What a chase that was. Stop Shiraz dead in his tracks, but the Peterites have done well to survive the clean out. And now looking to create some more phases. Sprinting it out wide to the backs. Now he has Mantusha, quick hands to Gion. Gion tries to put on the step, but another good tackle from the Mahanama back three. Here's Wahab. Shiraz spots the gap, tries to show and go, puts in the pass. And that looked a bit cynical, but referee says play on. Now here's Shenuka. Shahs Akram rather. Crowd getting behind the Peterites now. Here's Saber to Madugaske, spots some space. Support arrives quickly. St. Peter's slowly but surely gaining their way through, but brilliant gang tackle there on Abe Gunawardhana from his opposite number, Sashimal Savind. Peterites looking to use that blind side, and now on the breakaway is Ashok, finds the inside ball to Saber. Saber is clean on the breakaway, and this will be the first Amana Bank try for St. Peter's College. Only took them 2 minutes, and looks like it'll be some trouble for Mahanama as well.
Yes, sir. That will be marching orders given. And incredible stuff there by St. Peter's College. Just 2 minutes in. It is good teamwork. Good supporting line from Saber as well. Ashwin Saber, the center. St. Peter's College. It all started from Madugaske. And Ashok will convert. That will be the goal conversion for St. Peter's College, and they lead 7 points to 0 in the first 3 minutes, Nathan.
Yes, just took them the 2 minutes to find that square. Like you said, brilliant support in angles. All started by Madugaske, found the space, and Krishan had the presence of mind to find that inside ball. And then Saber tackled cynically by his opposite number, Situm Ratnayaka, and he'll spend the next 10 minutes in the naughty chair.
It's just held on to that tackle as well. This restart much shorter from Mahanama College. Ashaz Akram collects for St. Peter's, and Shiraz with the box kick. They need to chase this down. Hapuin.
No hands! Hands up! Yellow hands!
Pressure from the Peterites straight away on Mahanama. Just looking for that ball. defense doing good for St. Peter's. Now Mahanama College trying to run it. A thumping tackle that time by Mantusha. Mahanama College being pushed back. They haven't been able to find their way forward.
Yes, this is great line speed from the Peterites. Not allowing Mahanama any sort of breathing room, and eventually do well to put the kick away, and bounce is kind to Mahanama. That's collected by Hapuin. But the Peterite defense is there, but Hapuin has done well, but great counter-ruck by Revon. But Mahanama have done well to survive and keep possession, so have got themselves out of trouble. And St. Peter's College have given away the penalty.
Yes, man.
St. Peter's College have given away another penalty, but that's harsh, isn't it, Virun?
Yeah, I thought that ball was held on. Shenuko Pereira did really well to get in at ruck time. Unfortunately, referee didn't look like he saw that. And once more, Mahanama College has gained, and they go into the Peterite 22 with yet another Rexona line out for Mahanama College.
This time brilliant work to spoil it by the Peterites, and Akram picks up the scraps. St. Peter's, their line out did really well last year as well. It's like they've continued that into this year, and now ball can be sent back to Gian to find the clearance kick, but unfortunately hasn't managed to find touch, and now plenty of open space to run into for Mahanama. But that's a brilliant tackle from Netshan Mantusha.
He is lethal there, Nathan. His tackles on point and stopped him dead in his tracks. Ball just in front. Back. It's been by
goes in his new position at the loose head.
So he has played this position when he came into this first 15, Nathan, but he's played in that second row most of the time, and that kick comes in for Mahanama College, collected well and marked by Dinsara. I wonder what has happened there. Good work once again. Dinsara stopping him in his tracks. This is unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary from both teams. Good work, Shenuko Pereira. Just sending his players back.
Referee Lasantha probably doing the right thing to take some IDEX injury time to speak to both sets of players because this is absolutely unnecessary from both teams. Need to learn how to play to the whistle.
Definitely, referee's decision on the field is final.
Love, name, right? Not Dayak වත් ගිල නැහැ. No fight. ඔයාට මම පටන් ගත්ත නිගුවා right. ඔයාගේ manage කරගන්න කියලා. Okay, manage කරගන්න කියලා. Right? Okay. Game discipline. Okay, sir, I win. Okay, good. Right. Clap.
Yes, here's a word with both the skippers. Just tell them to manage their teams, get things settled down. It's just been 10 minutes.
Coming back to that earlier phase of play, what a kick that was. They know their back three is probably better in the air, and St. Peter's have faltered off the result in line out, given away a penalty advantage. Now chance for Mahanama to test their luck, but Wahab does well to bring down his opposite number, Malin the Danuja, who's been in the thick of things, and now the scrum half, Vihanga, spots the gap. The Peterites have done well to close him down. More defending to do after this. They're under advantage. Mahanama College
on feet, stay back.
Can afford to just chance their arm here, and that's exactly what they do now. Looks to sell the dummy, does the number 15, but runs straight into some traffic, does Netum Nimbiru. Now looking to go blindside. So again the line speed, the Peterites, and that's picked up quickly and brilliantly held up by Shenuka Pereira, looking to rip the ball out. And Shenuka has done well to stop Mahanama, but they were playing under an advantage, Virun, so we'll come back to that.
Yes, bit of scrappy bit of play from both teams. Mahanama takes it quickly, trying to go all the way. He's being held up. Good work by the Peterite defense. Ashaz Akram, he's bumped. The skipper as well in on the action.
It's brilliant stuff from the Peterites, but the Mahanama fly half, Danuja, needs to calm down here because he's in such a crucial position. Just got a bit greedy there, as you can see.
My friend, ball behind.
No one backing him up either. Tried to go by himself. And some brilliant work by Shenuka to hold up his man. But yes, I think Hapuina should have a word with his fly half. Just needs to be in control of things a bit more. So the chase isn't good from the Peterites off this dropout. And now it's work wide to Hapuin. Krishan does well to marshal his man. The Peterites have done well to get up the gain line.
Stay back.
Peterites with that dropout going into hand. They've done better going to space, but the Peterites come away with possession.
Stay back.
Now it's Wahab to the skipper, and Rajit Jion with that space opts to go to boot. Not the best of grubbers that time. Now once again Mahanama College, and that will be looks like that was a high tackle, Nathan. Peterites, looks like there's a lot of pressure for them. Yes, advantage for that high tackle. Mahanama College puts that kick in.
Side tackle, then back please.
Peterites need to tighten up their discipline here, isn't it, Virun? So I think the fourth penalty that they've given away.
Yes, absolutely. They need to calm their nerves, Nathan. Mahanama trying to play that game, not slowing things down at all. Peterites, they can't waver. They need to trust in their defense. But lovely kick that time. Good gain for Mahanama College. They've been excellent in that department so far, Nathan. Take a look at that high tackle once again.
Caught him straight around the neck there.
Absolutely unnecessary from the Peterites. It's Mahanama College with yet another Rexona line out.
Go hands off.
Try to go for a set move there, but that's marked well by Abhay Gunawardana. Now looking to go from the fringes. Mahanama. Yes, Danuja once again looping pass out to his fullback and a backhanded offload. Didn't go to hand. And Krishan makes the tackle. That was a bit high as well, but referee says play on. Now the chip kick comes in, and that is possession needlessly gifted away by Mahanama College, but the ball is still scrappy. And Mahanama have done really well to win this back.
Very scrappy from both these teams. Wahab trying to go for the interception, but now Mahanama College with plenty of space. Oh, good tackle by Revon Pereira. Now, once again,
hands up!
St. Peter's just falter.
Unfortunate
breakdown.
Unfortunate there from Mantusha. Did everything right. Just slipped while he tried to tackle that ball. And that, by the letter of the law, is a penalty. But what a hit from Revon Pereira, Virun.
Yes, if you can take a look at that once again, Nathan. He came out of nowhere. Honestly, didn't see him coming.
My friend Mark.
So,
my friend Mark.
Leon. Mahanama player. But, like you said, Mantusha did really well at breakdown. At the last moment. Unfortunately, he lost the ball forward. Hopefully, done himself too much damage. And take a look at that. Once again. Just came out of absolutely. Hopefully hasn't done himself some damage as well.
Rexona line out taken quickly by Mahanama. Their man is back on the park. And that's some good turnover from St. Peter's. Mahanama back to their full complement of 15. Made the mistake of letting the ball bounce there. Pete Wrights take this one quickly. Here's Wahab now to the big man, and a lovely inside ball. Needs support. Has support through Shenuka, but just not enough speed to finish that move off. Quick ball is needed for the Pete Wrights. Under some penalty advantage as well. Here's Gion. Twist pass, one man takes play into the 22. Recycled by Shiraz once again. Now looking to push through. That's a good carry from that man in the number 20 jumper for St. Peter's. But Mahanama do well to get ahead in there, and referee Lasantha will bring it back for that offside penalty. But this is a lot better from the Pete Wrights.
Absolutely. Pete Wrights trying to counter in similar fashion as Mahanama College. And now Pete Wrights trying to snipe through. Wahab, quick hands to Dinsara. Dinsara will find Madhugaske, who will go for yet another Amana Bank try for St. Peter's College. Lovely stuff there. Wahab, quick hands, and then it was Dinsara found his man on the outside. Madhugaske running a good supporting line. Wonder if VAR saw something.
No forwards.
No forward.
Yeah.
Foul
play.
Yeah,
good.
AR Ian Yatower just having a word with.
Are you okay, my friend? Okay, good. Good.
The referee, and hopefully Wahab was caught in that tackle. Wonder if it was a late tackle there, a late charge, Nathan.
Tackle landing on the shoulder. Recommendation is yellow card.
Yellow card.
Yellow card.
Number 6. Okay. Again.
Number 6. After the ball, deep tackle.
Yeah.
Landing on shoulder.
Yeah.
My recommendation is yellow card.
Number 6. There you go. Number 6, right? 6.
Yes.
Number 6. Yes. Right. Yeah, late tackle leg guard, right? Okay. Recommendation, my call, right? Yellow card. Okay, good. No high tackle.
It was well spotted there by the assistant referee, and marching orders being given. Mahanama College with the second yellow card of the game, Nathan.
Yeah.
They haven't been the best in that segment.
It's barely been back to 15 for a couple of minutes, and already Manindu being sent to the bin as Krishan hurls this one in past the right hand upright. It's 14 points to nil, and the Peterites there, Virun, showing just how dangerous they can be if they can get possession. They spent the last few minutes camped inside their own 22, but all they needed was one breakaway. As we take a look at the replay there, and that's really cynical from Manindu Gunawardana. And
absolutely unnecessary, Nathan.
Okay, Rex.
Deserve that yellow card.
Yes. As Ashok Krishan puts in goal conversion, which takes St. Peter's College to 14 points. And Mahanama College will restart. St. Peter's takes that one cleanly.
Step back! Wide step back!
And set up. Good work, good pumping of the legs here by Abhay Gunawardana. He makes important meters. And Shiraz puts in the box kick.
And that's a really good chase. Brilliantly done by who else but Netshan Mantusha. And excellent work by the Peterites to recycle that ball. Gets the offload, does Janik to Lakindu Ranasinghe, who can't twist past that tackle. But has allowed his team to get up and set up another attack for the Peterites with an offside advantage as well. Akram with a touch and looks to send it to the backs. Here's Wahab with the kick pass out. Trying to find his man and find Sabar. Bounce of the ball is kind. Sabar twists through and gets his second Amana Bank try. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant rugby from the Peterites.
Absolutely good stuff here by the Peterites. Jamal Wahab spotted that gap to perfection. He had the advantage behind him, Nathan. And Rashwin Sabar. Good work to take that player along with him to the try line. Take a look at this. Lovely footwork. Once again, a little high there by Mahanama. Sabar goes over for his brace. And Ashok makes no mistake with yet another goal conversion. Taking St. Peter's College to 21 points to nil in just the 20 minutes, Nathan.
It's brilliant stuff from the Peterites. Read the situation really well there, Sabar. And it's great to see that Wahab has headed a kick-in game, isn't it, Virun? We didn't see that last year.
Definitely good presence of mind. He did have the advantage behind him, Nathan. There was no risk in that kick. But now Mahanama once again with yet another restart. The Peterites. This time they do find touch. And an excellent touch finder that is right on the 50-meter.
Outside.
St. Peter's doing the right thing, trying to gain that territory. They know that they do have that one-on-one advantage, but it's another Rexona line out, nearly spoiled. And it's scrappy, picked up by Shiraz, but I think the ball was lost forward. Wasn't it, Piru?
Yes, it was. That time. Almost didn't go Mahanama's way.
Right, good. Touch! Bye!
Second scrum of the game
Steady.
for Mahanama. And out hook there, brilliant work by Revon. And that's an offside penalty all day. Taken quickly by Shiraz. Yes, Shenuka looking to spread the ball out wide. Mantusha gets those legs pumping, finds the inside ball. Here's Wahab now. Needs some support to arrive. Does well in the tackle there. Does Hapu in.
Step back.
But Peterites still with possession. Here's Madugaske to Mantusha. Ducks past the tackle. Netshan Mantusha for the corner. Amana Bank try. Number 4. Bonus point secured for St. Peter's.
Lovely work. Mantusha, he started it and he finished it, Nathan. Lovely work by the Peterites. And it all started from that out hook in the scrum. Revon Pereira. Lovely work by him. But they did well here. Good hands by the Peterites. Take a look at this. Madugaske just and then Mantosha ducking past that tackle. And he goes in for yet another Amana Bang try for St. Peter's College. This time, Ashok. Not the easiest of conversions for him.
It's probably the most difficult one he's had today, and doesn't go in, but 26 points unanswered to the Peterites. And these Peterite backs one-on-one against the Mahanama defensive line, making it look all too easy.
Definitely, Nathan. It's those quick hands. We've seen that twice now. And these two tries, the last two tries, coming in quick successions, Nathan. It's both come off the Peterite backline, who've just sent that ball really quick. And that's what you need to do. They've played good running rugby along with the support of the forwards. And now, once again, it's Madugaske who breaks through the Mahanama defense. And Revon Pereira, unfortunate that time, finds Lakindu on the inside. That pass just going a little low. Unfortunate for the Peterites. Almost breaking through another one. Take a look at this run by Madugaske. Breaking through and finds Revon Pereira. He just wasn't there for that pass.
Unfortunate that the break was on. And a brilliant shove at the scrum down from the Peterites, hooking it back. Looks like referee Lasanta has spotted an infringement. So they have been penalized, and unfortunately so. But barely finds touch there. Does Ratnayaka for Mahanama College, and they have a Rexona line out.
Yes, we'll just take a look at that scrum once again. The Peterites, yes, just a little over that 1.5 meters that they can shove. And we heard Revon just asking the referee, but the penalty was for. But Mahanama College will be happy in this position. They do well in the line out as well. And now, trying to make a set piece of their own is Mahanama College. Trying to show and go. Well marked by Sabar.
Mantusha tried his best again at the breakdown. Now yes, Hapu in a marked well by Yannick Abegunawardana, the younger Abegunawardana in this Peterite setup. Now looking to switch direction is Ratnayaka, breaks past the first tackle. Shenuka can't hold him either, but unfortunately ran straight into some traffic there. Mahanama with the territory and possession. Now trying to open up space on that in that Peterite defense. As Satmira with the carry, looking to slow things down with their forwards now, and that's the right thing to do, isn't it? We don't in a game situation like this one.
Absolutely. Goes in for that little grubber, but straight to the hands of Shiraz, who puts in a lovely clearance.
I think we put the commentator's curse on them there. Just as we were praising their game management, that was a nothing kick coming in from Ratnayaka. And Shiraz also did really well to send the gain line back 50 meters or so, just beyond the halfway mark for another Rexona line out.
Mahanama College did well in that previous position. Good work once again by Shenuka. Putting pressure straight away. Now Mahanama College and their forwards.
Ruck form.
Referee says ruck form there. And The Petrites once again have done well. They've not supported their body weight. Mahanama College. Now the Petrites take it quickly. Sabar, who finds Ashok. And it's Dinsara on the outside, who will go for yet another Amara Bank try for St. Peter's College. And he just sends it in to Wahab. Lovely work there. Dinsara showing absolute maturity in that run, Nathan. And Jamal Wahab will get the Amara Bank try under his name.
Yes, Dinsara did really well. Used the width of the field to his advantage. Wasn't flustered by those Mahanama chasers. And then some unselfish play to get that offload into Wahab, and Krishan converts, or Hashara Madugaske rather has converted. And it's 33 points unanswered now to the Petrites. And this is turning into a rout, Virun.
Absolutely. But let's take a look at this. Wahab takes it quickly, sends it out to Mantusha, Mantusha to Sabar. Sabar finds Ashok, and then it's Dinsara. Just puts in that step. There's no one stopping him, Nathan. We know how dangerous he is in this school's lineup, and unselfishly just gives it out to Jamal Wahab. And Mahanama College yet to score. St. Peter's College, 33 points. Now once again the Petrite forwards trying to set up an exit. Ashaz Akram. Now
number 4.
Going to the line are the Petrites. Dinsara puts in the kick. Not necessary that time, giving Mahanama plenty of space. Petrites coming in quick, putting that pressure on Mahanama.
Go hands.
I wonder if that kick was necessary, Nathan. Maybe should have tried to go to touch on the other side.
Yes, perhaps wasn't on the same wavelength as his chasers on that occasion. And that has allowed Mahanama to get some rare possession. Ball squirts out, and looks like that has been dropped cold. Brilliant work though to pick up the scraps and get some quick ball in for the Petrites. Now here's Wahab with space on the open side. Rajit Jion just needs to put the foot on the gas. Has support on his inside, gets the offload in, and that's the 6th Amana Bank try for St. Peter's College. Shiraj Pereira takes the credit, but what brilliant work there by Gion, and what a brilliant offload from him as well.
Absolutely incredible stuff by the Petrites here. Shiraj Pereira gets the Amana Bank try, but Rajit Gion, what a run he put in, and a lovely offload. No one saw that, Nathan, as Madhugaske lines up. Will this be yet another goal conversion for the Petrites? Madhugaske, and he does. Lovely conversion. Ashara Madhugaske gets in a goal conversion for the Petrites and moves them up to 40 points. Take a look at this work.
Yes, lovely presence of mind. And then quickly recycled by Sabar, and after that there was no stop in the Petrite back line. Had the defense scrambling, and Gion did really well to get that offload in off the floor to his scrum half.
The Petrites doing well to pounce on that loose ball as well, Nathan. Once again, Mahanama, they've had their restart. Revon Pereira, good carry by him. Now once again Mantusha trying to snipe through the Mahanama defense. Will he find an offload? Shiraz Shenuka to Dinsara. Dinsara trying to show and go. Gets caught in the Mahanama defense. Once again, Shiraz trying to go by himself. Doesn't make too many meters there. Dinsara deputizing as the scrum half.
Hands off. Yeah, right.
And forwards once again in on the action for the Petrites. Revon Pereira sending it out to his back line. Mantusha to Sabar. Sabar has Gion on the outside. Gion with plenty of space. He needs a running angle on the inside. And Mantusha, he takes that quickly. And he'll go for yet another Amana Bank try for St. Peter's College. Individual effort to go over the whitewash that time, Nathan.
It's brilliant once again, and this is going from bad to worse. If you are a Mahanama supporter, St. Peter's making it look all too easy at the moment. Just using the width of the field to their advantage. Lovely support in line there from Mantusha. Ideally would have wanted that offload, but he didn't need it on that occasion because Mantusha was there to pick it up and go quickly and touchdown for the 8th Amana Bank try, or the 7th Amana Bank try rather, for the Petrites in just this first half where we still have a couple of minutes left to play. Petrites already looking to push 50.
Absolutely, as Madhugaske lines up for yet another goal to conversion. This time it goes wide off the right post. But with about 2 minutes left in the first half, Nathan, St. Peter's College 45 points to nil against Mahanama. And the Petrites have been clinical. Their line speed and the quick hands and using the entire width of the playing field has helped them to go over for those 45 points.
Certainly, and winning those one-on-one battles as well, isn't it, against the Mahanama defense. Likes of Gion and Dinsara have plenty of pace on them. And they've proved really difficult for Mahanama to deal with. See here the Petrites trying to send it through the hands once again. Closing out this first half on a high. Shenuka. Quick hands out to Krishan, and that's a bit high, but Krishan gets up and goes regardless, and he can because he wasn't held in the tackle. Now Revon gets the legs pumping. Takes play onto halfway. And that should be an advantage. Now here's Shenuka bumping off his opposite number. Petrites still with possession. Akram to Wahab. Wahab off the floor to Mantusha. Now here's Dinsara. Dinsara spots some space, puts on the step. Seno Dinsara to Shiraz. Shiraz finds Yannick Abegunawardana. This is great continuity of play from the Petrites. Ball just squirting out of that ruck. But the Mahanama tackler didn't roll away. So the Petrites will get back possession.
Then back, please.
Yes, Mahanama College not 10. That time, Jamal Wahab taking those penalties quickly. Using their own move against them, I would say. And the Petrites opt to go for scrum. Take a look at this once again. Mahanama not even trying to get back. And referee says that's enough. Move back the entire 10 meters. And it looks like it'll be the last move before half-time. Petrites will look to score once again. And reach that half-century mark before they go into Lemons.
Scrum the right option here, right under the post, and putting themselves one-on-one against the Mahanama backs. Here Shiraz goes blindside to Wahab. Lovely show and go, needs to get the ball out, but unfortunately Wahab has dropped it cold.
Half-time.
And half-century not to be for the Petrites as referee Lasantha Demons, but nonetheless a commanding performance from them. 45 unanswered points in favor of the home team.
They've done well, the Petrites. They were off to a flying start In just the 2 minutes, they scored their first Amana Bank try. And Mahanama just knocking on the Peterites' doors a couple of times, but unable to. Then that's the halftime confirmation. St. Peter's College 45 points to 0 against Mahanama College. With that being said, we'll go into a short commercial break and be back on the other side with the live action of this game.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Abans fridge kiyanne Abans fridge kiyanne Paulata harima fridge ekak Abans family ekata hariyana ape rate fridge එක
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Oyama kapila pen office ekata go
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth ekata go ekak
NDB Leasing බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් හයිබ්‍රිඩ් පෙට්‍රල් ඩීසල් ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්බර එකේ ලීසින් NDB Leasing NDB බැංකුව
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go
Black Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth ekata go ekak
හඳුන්වාදන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, Share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරිකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamare.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamare.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Welcome back to Bambalapitiya for the second half action of this Dialog Schools Rugby League Week 1 clash between St. Peter's College and Mahanama College. Well, if you're just joining us, it was an absolute rout in the first half. St. Peter's needed just 2 minutes to cross the whitewash for the first time through Rashwin Sabar. And there was no stopping them from there. After this try, Mahanama enjoyed their only bit of possession. Pushed the Peterites back for about 5 or 10 minutes, but just had no way through. And Madugaske collecting his Amana Bank try. And then a lovely kick pass from Wahab. And some great presence of mind from Saber to touchdown for his brace. Mahanama, plenty of high tackles. They are faulted defensively and in a discipline aspect as well. Peterites, just quick hands using the width of the field. You can see there. Simple rugby. Sending it through the line. And they collected 7 Amana Bank tries in that first half. This was Senuddin Sara. Lovely breakaway try from him. And found that offload to his fly half.
St. Peter's an absolute class act in this first half, Nathan. And that try as well. Did well to pounce on that loose ball and then send it out. Ratit Gion. Lovely offload by him, and Shiraz Pereira went over for the Amana Bank try. And then once again, Gion making that break, and Mantusha takes it quick and it goes over.
So that was the last move of that first half. Speed Rights on the brink, unfortunately dropped the ball. So it was 45 unanswered points to the home team in the first half.
Yes, and it looks like Ratit Gion will restart for the second half, Nathan. And the Pete Rights will look to continue this scoring spree and keep Mahanama at bay. But Mahanama College, they'll be looking for first points for the league as they enter for the second half action. The Pete Rights just looking to seal things.
Yes, and a good chance in the second half, St. Peter's, to try and test their bench as well. Always something you want to do when you do get an opportunity like this, because in a competitive league like this Dialog Schools Rugby League, you don't get many chances where you find yourself 45 points up. And a shout out to everyone joining us on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare, not just from all corners of Sri Lanka, but all corners of the globe as well. We have friends joining us from Cardiff, UK. I'm sure there's many more from all parts, and all made possible by Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
Yes, now Mahanama College trying to make an exit of their own and go straight to the hands of Shiraz, and he puts it out to Ashok. Ashok just losing his footing that time. He gets back up, and now the Pete Rights right back in the danger zone for Mahanama College. Jamal to Revon, goes in once again. Wahab to Mantusha to Dinsara. Unfortunately gets held in that tackle. Would have wanted to send it out, but Mahanama College walk away with possession. Pete Rights not able to support their body weight at ruck time.
So unfortunate there. Try for all money if Dinsara was able to get that offload away. Fortunately couldn't do so. And Mahanama, with their first bit of possession in this second half, put the penalty out of touch for another Rexona line-out. Take a look there. Good defensive work as well, you have to say, from Udara Pereira for Mahanama College. Wrapped his arms around the man, didn't allow him to get that offload away. But brilliant stuff from the Pete Rights to turn over that line-out ball. But a big hit from Wemang forces the knock-on from Shinuka Pereira. And St. Peter's have been pushed back a couple more meters.
Yes, Shinuka Pereira didn't expect that hit coming in from Mahanama College. And they'll go for good touch. Mahanama College through the boot of Situm Ratnayaka. He gains important meters just outside the 22-meter mark. As you take a look at what happened there once again, Abhay Gunawardana just sending it out to Pereira. And Pereira straight away scored in that big tackle. St. Peter's not contesting that, and Mahanama have come away with a penalty.
So now put in the kick pass in, but goes into the bread basket of Senuddin Sara. And Mahanama will get the ball back though. But certainly should have done better, isn't it, Virun, with that advantage. Pete Wright's guilty of illegally collapsing that mall.
Yes, the Pete Wrights, they've been known to collapse those malls, Nathan, and they've done that legally. And Revon has had a lot of experience under him in that department. Usually they do get it right, but unfortunately for them this time.
You can see they're just a bit too late. Ball had already been transferred. But now Mahanama with a Rexona line out from 5 meters out. This time the mall defense a lot better from the Pete Wrights, but Mahanama continuing to get their shove on, but Peters trying to push them out of bounds. Mahanama have done well though to keep the ball. Fished out by Danuja. Here's Ratnayaka. And good support from Mahanama this time, and brilliant work that time from Sheval. Dived over that ball. Rescuing his side on that occasion, and now looking to send it through the hands. Space opening up in that Mahanama backline. Senuddin Sara gets away from his man. Senuddin Sara. Acres and acres of real estate in front of him. But what a tackle that is coming back from Hapuin. Will get a talk into, but has stopped the try for the moment. Shiraz tries to chip ahead, but referee Lasantha will come back. And certainly a card beckoning here for Hapuin.
Definitely. And they will confirm that.
Number 11.
But it looks like it will. Let's take a look at this decision once again.
No high tackle. Right, okay.
Yes, it's definitely
no high
a high tackle.
Right, okay, good. My friend, no high tackle. Mark.
And it will be a penalty for the Pete Wrights. Dinsara, we thought he had that run for all money. But nevertheless, they get Rexona line out in a good position. But take a look at this once again. Dinsara beat this player, and then out of nowhere, it looked real high. Yes, it was. And the Pete Wrights now, they set up a mall of their own. But position cheaply given away by the Pete Wrights. And Mahanama now, not the best of kicks, well collected by the Pete Wrights. Gion. Nathan, that earlier phase of play was started by Sheval Abegunawardhan, who pounced on that loose ball. He's been on the money for the second time for the Pete Wrights. But now, first knock on coming from the Pete Wrights, it looks like. And Mahanama College will have the scrum from inside their 22. They look to clear things from here, Nathan.
Yes, certainly. And the Pete Wrights on the other hand will look to shove this one. We've already seen them out-hook the Mahanama side on a couple of occasions. And the man who's done that, Revon Pereira, has left the field. First change made by Rajiv Pereira, coach of St. Peter's. Looks like it's Dehane Van Hoff in the number 16 jumper that will slot into the loose head.
Steady. No!
And once again, it looks like Nathan.
Hall take the hall karagante. Yana. The part can hall take the call again, not hall take it. Right? Some may go is 1.5. Right? Hall take the hall karagante. Right?
Okay,
Right?
Sorry, yes, I win.
Good.
Yes, referee says that they go over that 1.5 meter mark. Skipper Shenuka just clearing that up with the referee. Mahanama would have wanted a better clearance. just outside the 22. But take a look at this offense once again by the Peterites. And it's yet another Rexona line out for Mahanama College. This time, the Peterites get a possession of it.
Brilliant work from the Peterites. Spoil yet another line out for Mahanama, win themselves an advantage as well. Shiraz looks to take this one quickly and finds the ball out to his skipper. Bumps off one player but is held by the second. St. Peter's breathing down the necks of this Mahanama defense here. Mahanama have held them down for the first 7 minutes of this second half. Now we have plenty of space opening up in the wide channels. That's a good mark tackle. But Dinsar finds the offload to Gion, and Mantusha now is bundled into touch by Ratnayaka. That's another chance gone begging for the Peterites.
They need to calm things out here, both teams. But take a look at this. It was a well-marked tackle on Dinsar for the second time, Nathan. Yes, lovely stuff there by Mahanama. And then Gion put in that offload to Mantusha, who was bundled well into touch. Mahanama defense doing well there. And they come away with the line out as well. Lob pass coming through, but the Peterites rushing up on that. As Mahanama College pinned in their 22, still in danger. They need to look for the exit. Trying to use their forwards. Now trying to run from inside their own goal area. Puts in the back of the hand pass. Not the best of decisions by Mahanama. And yes, it's a scrum on the 5 meter for the Peterites. They've done incredibly well to put a pressure on Mahanama College.
It's just getting a bit ahead of themselves there, isn't it, Virun? You can't be doing this in your in-goal area. Yes, you might get past the first line of defense, but there's a wave of tacklers. And then, instead of keeping the ball, he looked for that pass, and all that his supporting man could do was touch it down in goal and award a 5 meter scrum to the Peterites. Will certainly be licking their lips here, likes of Shenuka Pereira. Be looking for that number 8 break.
Absolutely, as Shiraz feeds it in, and breaks away at the back of the scrum. Bumps off one, bumps off two, and he goes over. And the Peterites get to that half-century mark, Nathan, through their skipper, Shenuka Pereira.
Yes, he was almost telegraphed, isn't it, this move, Virun? You could tell from the moment that 5 meter scrum was awarded that it was going to be number 8 in this school circuit. It's going to be a really tough task to defend it. Vyara Mahanama back. Krishan tries to curl it in. Conversion unsuccessful.
And plenty of space. It's Abdullah Zimal.
Manages to get the ball out now too. Well marked in the tackle though. Recycle quickly by Shenuka. Here's Akram. And looks like Mahanama have given away the penalty. Shiraz tries to take it quickly, but off the wrong mark. And some IDEX injury time taken there by referee Lasantha.
Hold up. Here. Thank you.
Yes, referee shows the correct mark, but take a look at this. Good work. Look at that inside ball to Sabar from the skipper.
Number two yellow or player ball.
Right. It looks like this time the Petrites have faltered at ruck time.
My friend, okay. It's okay.
And referee just checking up
No worries.
on the player.
Right.
Safety first.
Captain.
It's important,
Captain.
especially in the schoolboy arena, Nathan.
Number two. Number two. Who's number two?
Going to be trouble here for Shevala Begunawardana.
Yeah, in the plate. Yeah. So that's right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All yellow card.
And Abe Gunawardana is being given marching orders.
Right.
Looks like he's given a bit of a hit after the tackle, Nathan. Definitely something that you can't have in this game. And Mahanama College, rightfully so. They get the penalty from there. They look for touch through the boot of Ratnayaka, and they do get it. Petrites would have liked to go a little faster than they have. But they've just got that one try in the second half, Nathan.
Yes, probably the time to bring on some changes as well, isn't it? They've only made a couple of changes so far. This time, brilliant work at the line out, spoiled once again by the Petrites. And the work at the breakdown is good to make sure that they keep possession.
Ashaz Akram. And he's lost the ball forward. He knew it straight away. Mahanama College with yet another scrum. Ashaz Akram. He'll look to make amends for that lost forward ball.
7, my friend.
Yes. That will be a 7-man scrum. Abe Gunawardana was given marching orders.
Set. Steady.
Mahanama still looking to get off the mark in this game. Can they make something happen from this scrum? Here's Ratnayaka on the wraparound. His partner in the centers though chooses to go by himself, and the Petrite line once again rushes up onto that, and they've got themselves the penalty. It's a brilliant defense from the Petrites.
So Wahab trying to pounce on that and take it quickly. But like you said, brilliant defense by the Petrites. Good work at ruck time. And Gion, he'll look for touch here. And he gets it. Good meters gained for the Petrites. Take a look at what happened there once again.
Setika Fonseca, they're the guilty party. There was no gap opening up. And a good mark tackle from Netchan Mantoshe. He's been all over the place in this game so far.
Yes, and the Rexona line out. Petrites will try to get this right. They overshoot it. Skipper Shenuka. And Mahanama College come away with it.
Player down as well, so Pete Wrights temporarily down to 13. The kick downfield picked up by Dinsara, who does well to stay on his feet till support arrives.
Stay back.
Yes, Dinsara doing really well that time. And now Akram breaking through. The first line of defense is brought down eventually.
Hands off. Stay back.
Pete Wrights bringing their forwards in on the action. And now Wahab sends it out to Shiraz. Mantusha puts in the grubber. Not the best of decisions that time. And he completely misses that tackle as well. Now Mahanama College and Ratnayaka have plenty of space. Man on the outside. And that could have been that try for Mahanama College. He's lost the ball forward. He'll be kicking himself in the back for that one. Good show of sportsmanship by his centre, Sitam Ratnayak. He just goes up to him and says it's okay.
It's a scrappy play there from St. Peter's, and Mahanama was there to pounce. That player would have seen the Red Sea parting in front of him, but unfortunately perhaps a bit overwhelmed and ends up dropping the ball cold, and that's probably the best chance Mahanama is going to get in this game to try and find a score. Shiraz Pereira looks like he's done himself some damage, but is fit to continue. A brief moment of Ardex injury time.
Yes, Pete Wrights. I think they need to look into their bench now, Nathan. They've scored 50 points. Mahanama hasn't been able to get off the mark yet. I think they should be able to look into their bench as Shiraz feeds the ball in. Jamal, the set piece of their own. Take a look at that. Dinsara finally brought down once again. Wahab to Shiraz. Shiraz. Hansen. And once again they switch the directions. Wahab to Gion. Pete Wrights playing a bit of sevens, switching it both ways, and now finally the boot comes in. Mahanama College letting the oval ball bounce.
And good chase as well from Shenuka Pereira. He's there to make that tackle. Cardinal error there from Hapuin. Letting the ball bounce. And allowing the Pete Wright line to rush up. Now under plenty of pressure. Mahanama just camped outside their own 22. And Akram got his hands in there illegally, says referee Lasantha. So it'll be another penalty. St. Peter's have been a bit scrappy in this second 35 minutes. And like we were saying earlier, probably the right time to get in some of the finishers onto the park, Virun.
Definitely. Tired legs on them, Nathan. They had that extended warm-up, and then they came on for the game, and then it was 20 minutes it was gone, and then they had to warm up once again before getting back with different jerseys. So the Pete Wrights definitely tired legs on them. Maybe need to look to the bench.
Free kick. Goes in the gap.
And once again, Pete Wrights. Errors by them. Mahanama trying to snipe through. This time, will they get over for the try? It's the fly half. Malinka snipes through that first line of defense. Now, Mahanama. It's the danger man. Pete Wrights being caught off guard here, but good work. Ruck time. Lovely work at ruck time by the Pete Wrights.
Would love to see that replay, Virun. Brilliant work Brilliant pressure applied at the breakdown. Winning themselves another penalty and saving his side their blushers on that occasion. As Dinsara finds some good touch well within Mahanama's half.
Number 9 off, number 9 yellow.
So take a look there. It's like it was Ashok Krishan with the tackle. Then Dinsara with the counter ruck assisted by Sabar. Sabar as well has been brilliant today, hasn't he, Virun? I think both the centres for St. Peter's have been simply outstanding.
Number 9.
Couldn't agree more, Nathan. Sabar, he's had an incredible game.
Number 9 change.
As looks like we have a few changes. As Pereira will walk out. He's had a decent Rexona line out
Rex okay there?
for St. Peter's. Wahab.
Time off.
And wonder what has happened there. Referee Lasantha just holding up play.
Mark here.
Just retaking it from the correct marker, maybe.
Time on.
Yes, looks like Wahab has moved into that number 9 position with Shiraz being called to the bench. That'd be interesting to see who has come on in his place. As Mantusha once again attempts the kick. This time though, bounce is kind. It finds the hands of Gion on that right wing, who's done well to keep possession of the ball. It's Sabar now to Van Hoff. Keen to send it through the hands here. Lovely work there from Ashaz Akram to find Rana Singh. Now here's Shenuka Pereira, spots some space. Shenuka Pereira needs some support. Finds support through Hashar Madugasge. Try time, St. Peter's College. Second Amana Bank try for Hashar Madugasge. And just simple rugby is that it. We're sending it through the hands. And the Mahanama defense having absolutely no answers.
Nathan Madugasky has run incredible supporting lines today. And good work by the Patriots once again. Like you said, it's simple rugby. As he looked to convert his own Amana Bank try. The gold conversion. It looks like he hasn't made that. He made one of the more difficult ones, Nathan, in the first half, but unable to convert his own try, unfortunately.
Yes, and this game slightly behind the rest of the games that kicked off simultaneously. It's like looks like at Havelock Park, Sri Sumangala College Kandy have beaten DSA College 28 points to 26. And at St. Joseph, at Ananda Ground, St. Joseph's have run riot and won 41 points to 19. Couple of big results in, isn't it, Virun?
8.
Absolutely. This game just a little delayed, Nathan, by about 20 minutes. So we do have the results from the other games today. And all the live action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. A good weekend of rugby with the New Zealand under-85 game as well tomorrow at the racecourse under lights at 7. And Dinsara collects this restart and goes in to touch for the Patriots. Patriots moving 55 points to 0 against Mahanama College with about 12 minutes remaining.
Certainly can't lose this game from here, isn't it, Terun? You can see the changes run in. Anik Kamil and Abdullah Zimal both on the park for the Patriots in the forward pack, and Abhay Gunawardhan back after his stint on the naughty chair. Mahanama tried their best to spoil that line out, but the Patriots have done well. Now here's Krishan, who's moved a bit more centrally out to Saber. Tries to lob it over the top to Rana Singh. Senu Dinsara rather. But that pass going wayward. Dinsara, to his credit, has done really well to keep that in the field of play. Now here's Shenuka Pereira looking to twist through, getting those legs pumping. Hasn't been called on to do the carrying that he usually does, isn't it? Virun, the backs have done plenty of the heavy lifting today.
Absolutely. They've got plenty of games, Nathan, for that. Shenuka Pereira. More physical games the Petrites have in this group. The ranks of Wesley College as well. So the Petrites will be reserving him for those games, as we say that St. Peter's, Lakindu going into contact, good meters, gained by him. Now Sheval Abegunavardhana spots a gap, steps one, steps two, and finally he's brought down. Petrites need to make quick use of this. To Anik.
What a run there from Abegunavardhana. We saw him pull one off in the first half as well. But he's unfortunately couldn't go the distance, but he's gained his team 30 or 40 meters or so as Dinsara kicks ahead and no one sweeping up for Mahanama. But that player does really well to get back.
First offside.
But Petrites were playing under advantage. The referee will come back to that, and Mahanama back three. Caught off guard yet again on that occasion by Dinsara.
Yes, Dinsara, he was just caught after he put in that grubber. Maybe if he wasn't caught in that defense, he would have pounced on that ball. Now the Petrites, space on the outside. Gion, will he go? He's brought down just a couple of meters out, the Petrites. Ashok takes it quickly, and he goes over for yet another Amana Bank try for the Petrites, as he's cramping hard.
It's probably the end of the game for Ashok Krishan. He's deserved that try, isn't it? Virun has played well today, been really good in support. Gets himself an Amana Bank try. The Petrites cross the 60-point mark.
Just look at that. Gion making those important meters. And then the penalty taken quickly by Ashok. Just jumps over for that Amana Bank try. Rajit Gion goes in for that goal conversion. Just a little short that time, unfortunately.
Has got the direction, unfortunately. Not the power there from Rajit Gion, but he's the one that created that try, isn't it, Virun? Lovely run along the touchline. And the Petrite support looking very calm today. Has been a really good performance from their team.
Yes, as they move up to that 60-point mark, Nathan. With about 7 minutes left in the game. Mahanama College haven't had an answer so far. And the Petrites have held strong in defense. Mahanama has knocked on the Petrites' door just a couple of times. But Petrites have been calm and collected in their defense. Now, it's the extras coming on. That was Damhiru. The Petrites making plenty of meters there. Wahab to Ashaz Akram. Will look for a good run here. He makes lovely meters once again. Wahab to the skipper, Shenuka Pereira. And now Radit Gion. A lovely pass to Hashara Madugaski.
Hands off! White hands off!
Goes down. And once again, Petrites trying to take it quick. And Mahanama College haven't gone back those 10 meters. But that was a lovely run by Damhiru to gain valuable meters for the Petrites from inside their own danger zone. You can take a look at that once again. Now Wahab takes it. Pereira to Lakindu. Lakindu goes over that 5 meter mark. Now the Petrite forwards, Ashaz, Akram, backed by his skipper. And once again, it looks like Mahanama College has walked away with possession of that ball. Not the best of kicks. But Razi Gion has unfortunately lost that ball forward. The Petrites have had that issue. They've been losing the ball forward a couple of times, Nathan. But to their credit as well, they've had more possession of the ball throughout this game.
So I think it's their eagerness to contest, isn't it, that sometimes force in that those errors. You can't fault the intent from St. Peter's College. And I think the time has come for us to decide on our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. Now, plenty of names in that Petrite team. Will be a wine for that award, Virun.
Absolutely, Nathan. We have the likes of Sabar, Dinsar, Hashar, and even Ashok, and Netsan Mantusha as well. Now, Shenuka Pereira tries to go to the defense, but we have a big decision, Nathan. And once again, the Petrites doing well. Unfortunately, bundled into touch.
Advantage over. There's plenty of names in the ring, or in the hat rather, Virun, but really like the performance of Rashwin Sabar today, as well as Hashar Madugasge. To me, it boils down to those two names, but I'll let you make the final pick.
Definitely a tough decision, but good run that time by Sajad Shabin, who's unfortunately bundled into touch. But like you said,
time off.
It's Rashwin Sabar and Hashar Madugaski.
Time on.
Yes, it's a external line out for Mahanama. But Nathan, I think Rashwin Sabar deserves that Swiss Tech perfect player of the match award for this game. He's been excellent in defense and attack. Lovely supporting lines he's run. And he's done well at ruck time too. And for those reasons, Rashwin Sabar will be the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match for this game.
So I think both of them have done an equal job in attack, isn't it, Virun? Madugasge at the lineouts and Sabar at the breakdowns. That has differentiated them today. Here's Rashwin once again getting that offload out. Quick hands, Madugasge gets in another Amana Bank try. And that should be his hat-trick as well, Virun. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the Petrites. And do we have to rethink that decision?
He's just telling us, hey, take a look at this as well. Hashara Madugaski. Lovely stuff. It all started by that quick hands by Sabar. And then Madugaski finishing touches with the Amana Bank try for St. Peter's College.
Yes, hat-trick for Madugasge. Yes, kudos to him as well. If we could give out 2 Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match awards, we would have done so. But going the way of Rashwin Sabha for today. As Gion curls in that conversion. And it's a perfect ending to what has been a near perfect game from the Petrites. 67 points to nothing against Mahanama College, who had absolutely no answers.
Absolutely clinical stuff here by the Petrites. They started off with that first try in the second minute, and then they've been unstoppable. The Petrites, they've done it here on home turf. They've done it well. A good opener to their season. Mahanama College have much to learn, but they do have their games coming up in the league, and they can definitely learn from this game and move forward, Nathan. For the Petrites, they look to carry on this streak for the rest of the season, and with the players in their ranks, they should be able to go far this year, Nathan.
Yes, and Petrites with this convincing win, putting the rest of the group and the rest of the league on notice as well, as we have your full-time confirmation there. 67 unanswered points to the home team.
Yes, that's the full-time score confirmation. 67 points to nil. Thumping victory for St. Peter's College. As we take a look at the highlights from the second half. They were off to a slower start from the first half. Took them about 10 minutes, but take a look at this try by the skipper. We knew for all money when they had a scrum on the 5 meter, it was a breakaway from the number 8. And then once again, Shenuka finding Hashara. Hashara going in for his brace this time. Lovely try there by the forwards. And then this one taken quickly by Ashok Krishan. He goes over for a well-deserved try, and then the final try of the game through Hashara Madugaske, who gets his hat-trick. It was a close tussle between Rashwin Sabar and Hashara Madugaske for that Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match. And we'll take a look at the key stats. 67 points to nil, Nathan. 11 tries, 6 conversions. Petrites will like to get that conversion rate up a little bit more. And the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match, Rashwin Sabar from St. Peter's College. It's been absolutely clinical from the Bomber Brigade.
Yes, as we take a look at what's left of the first week of this Dialog Schools Rugby League, tomorrow 2 games up in the hills. Trinity College taking on the newly promoted Lumbini College. Kingswood welcome in Zahira. Isipatana welcome in St. Anthony's College, and Royal College taking on Science College at the complex to round out week 1 on Sunday. Yes, and that's not all, folks. It's going to be a Super Saturday tomorrow on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. No shortage of rugby action. Couple of school games. The New Zealand under-85 is taking on the Sri Lankan Tuskers at the racecourse at 7 p.m. And if you are a Petrite or a Josephian supporter, you do have the 52nd limited over cricket encounter taking place at the SSC for the Peter Pillay Memorial Trophy.
Yes, the Battle of the Saints tomorrow on the Papare, along with the New Zealand under-85 game. Hope to see all of you all there tomorrow in the evening for that game to support our Lankan Tuskers in that important game. With that being said, it will be it from us up here in the comm box from Bambalapitiya. A very good evening to all our viewers.
stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමගින්.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night go, pocket perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
NDB leasing බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් හයිබ්‍රිඩ් පෙට්‍රල් ඩීසල් ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්මරේකේ ලීසින් NDB leasing NDB බැංකුව.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදාමයි.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Kitchen ka abans karanne dal wife happy again. Wife happy karanne. Kitchen ka abans karanne.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Experience what it means to have true peace of mind with NDB credit cards. NDB credit cards, the advantage in your wallet.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Abans fridge kiyanne. Abans fridge kiyanne. Bawlata harima fridge ekak. Abans family ekata hariyana ape rate fridge එක.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
NDB Leasing බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් හයිබ්‍රිඩ් පෙට්‍රල් ඩීසල් ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්බරේකේ ලීසින් NDB Leasing NDB බැංකුව
දවසම refresh when the train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live Rugby
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamari.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
NDB Leasing බාපු ගමන් නැවෙන් ලීසින් එක අපෙන් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් හයිබ්‍රිඩ් පෙට්‍රල් ඩීසල් ඕනම වාහනයකට නොම්බරේකේ ලීසින් NDB Leasing NDB බැංකුව
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.